Alright, guys, so today we're going to be reacting to Oliver Anthony speaking out after turning down $8 million from the music industry. I always said it and I said it again as a classical musician myself. That's just Satan, man. Music industry is just Satan. Satan. You become a slave, man. You have to do concerts, you have to sign deals. If you don't bring some revenue, we're going to make you certain way to make the revenue. It's pure evil. Let's see what Oliver Anthony had to say.
Anthony has become an overnight sensation with his song Richmond, North of Richmond, and rightfully so, but through all of the headlines and the hype over this month, we have not really heard much from the man himself, nor really had a glimpse of who Oliver Anthony really is. And is he even Oliver Anthony? Well, no he's not, but he is still the same man that we hear and see in the Richmond, North of Richmond video. He is humble and as real as they get. I mean, hell, the man has turned down an $8 million music industry offer and has had several others. And today, on Oliver Anthony Music's social media, the man, a part of it all, shared a powerful message behind all of the hype and glory so far, as well as formally introducing us to the...
It's been difficult as I browse through the 50,000 messages and emails I have received in the last week. The stories that have been shared paint a brutally honest picture. Suicide, addiction, unemployment, anxiety, depression, hopelessness, and the list goes on. I'm sitting in such a weird place in my life right now. I understand, man. I never wanted to be full-time musician, much less sit at the top of the iTunes charts. Driven from Radio WV, and I filmed this tune on my land with the hope that I may hit 300k views. I still don't quite believe that has went on since we upload that. It's just strange to me. People in the music industry give me blank stares when I brush off $8 million for offers. And I don't want 6 tour buses, 15 tractor trailers, and a jet. I don't want to play stadium shows. I don't want to be in the spotlight. I wrote the music. I wrote because I was suffering with mental health and depression. I'm not there, but I know very people close to me that they're in that spot, man. These songs have connected with millions of people on such a deep level because they're being sung by someone feeling the words in the very moment they were being sung. No editing, no agent, no BS. Just some idiot and his guitar. The style of music that we should have never gotten away from in the first place. And that's what I'm talking about. I'm talking about that. And I'm just talking from an American. We have lost so much culture. I don't know why. We got lazy. Allow the music industry to just throw all this bad stuff to us. So that being said, I have never taken the time to tell you who I actually am. Here's a formal introduction. Okay?
Real man behind Richmond, North of Richmond. His post read, "It's been difficult as I browse through the 50."
All right, let's go move forward a little bit.
To him, but 1930 Oliver actually am. Here's a formal introduction. My legal name is Christopher Anthony Lunsford. My grandfather was Oliver Anthony, and Oliver Anthony Music is a dedication not only to him, but 1930s Appalachia, where he was born and raised. Dirt floors, 7 kids, hard times. At this point, I'll gladly go by Oliver because everyone knows me as such. But my friends and family still call me Chris. You can decide for yourself. Either is fine. In 2010, I dropped out of high school at age 17. I have a GED from Spruce Pine, North Carolina. I worked multiple plant jobs in western North Carolina, my last being at the paper mill in McDowell County. I worked third shift 6 days a week for $14.50 an hour in a living.
Oh my God.
Hell. In 2013, I had a bad fall at work and fractured my skull. It forced me to move back home to Virginia. Due to complications from the injury, it took me 6 months or so before I could work again. From 2014 until just a few days ago, I've worked outside sales in the industrial manufacturing world. My job has taken me all over Virginia and into the Carolinas, getting to know tens of thousands of other blue-collar workers on job sites and in factories. I've spent all day, every day, for the last 10 years hearing the same story.
Yep.
People are so damn tired of being neglected, divided, and manipulated.
Yep.
In 2019, I paid $97,500 for the property and still owe about $60,000 on it. I am living in a 27-foot camper with a tarp on the roof that I got off of Craigslist for $750.
Man.
There's nothing special about me. I'm not a good musician. I'm not a very good person. I've spent the last 5 years struggling with mental health and using alcohol to drown it. I'm sad to see the world in the state that it's in, with everyone fighting with each other. I've spent many nights feeling hopeless that the greatest country on earth is quickly fading away.
Yeah.
That being said, I hate
the problem is that we're not doing anything. We just complain, but we have to do something. We have to recover culture. We complain about culture, but then we don't do anything about it. You see what I'm saying? Like,
the internet has divided all of us. The internet is a parasite that infects the minds of humans and
the
has
last couple of generations. I don't want to get into it, but yeah, they dropped the ball, man. They dropped the ball. You know, they abandoned God. Now, the Bible's not even in the school. I mean, it just, we got lazy as American. That's what it was. What it is. We have to call it as it is. And music was so important for us. You can ask anybody who's Scott Joplin. They don't even know who Scott Joplin is. Edward McDowell, Maurice Gottschalk. You know, all these great musicians, man, they are part of our history. Just crazy. Gershwin, Aaron Copland. Great musicians that are part of our history, man. They're all gone. Because people are lazy, man. Teachers are lazy. We don't need the government to just intervene in this. We have to do it. And I have to do more as well to promote Americanism. I love Americanism. Exceptionalism in all of it. I love it. Yeah, I don't feel sorry about it. There's something about it that makes us unique, and people want to destroy it, man.
has their way with them. Hours wasted, goals forgotten, loved ones sitting in houses with each other, distracted all day by technology made by the hands of other poor souls in sweatshops in a foreign land.
Too much.
When is enough enough? When are we going to fight for what is right again? Millions have died protecting the liberties we have. Freedom of speech is such a precious gift. Never in world history has the world had the freedom it currently does. Don't let them take it away from you. Just like those once wandering in the desert, we have lost our way from God and have let false idols distract us and divide us. It's a damn shame. And as you can see here, Chris also...
Bro, look at this, man. Look at this, man. This is what people don't understand, man. My family came from the same place, man. My family, white families, from the countryside of Puerto Rico. White people. Filled with white people. Well, poor, man. White people. Worked their ass off, man. So I can't relate to this, man. I have a mix of a lot of things in my background, but mostly European. But it's sad, man. We gotta let a lot of things. She reminds me of my grandma, actually. She passed away. She reminds me of her. Look at these people, man. Like, and I don't want to get into demographic, but we are Americans, right? Americans, as American, we have great cultures. I mean, we have great Native Indian Americans culture is very important to us, right? All these great things, and there's trash culture as well. We have to call it as it is. And right now we have trash culture. We have to call it as trash culture. I'm tired of just playing the no, but the relative subjective thing. No, no, man. The way trash is trash. When it's good, it's good. Yeah, Americanism, man. We're falling apart, man, as Americans. And the music industry is Satan. Music industry should be called Satan industry. These people just, they really, really take some folks, man, and put them in a position of slave. Wow.
So shared this photo right here with the post. That's as real as it gets, folks. And there is no doubt that he is giving us real country music again. Y'all make sure to show some love and support to Oliver Anthony, or if you want to call him Chris, down below in the comments. But that will be all for today's video here on CountryCast.
Hey, shout out to the people, man. I'm sorry. I started to listen to country music a couple years ago, and I loved them. And since then, whenever I had the time, I put in my playlist some country music because it's important. Even jazz and blues is just falling away, man. It's falling away. We don't even play ragtime competitions anymore. It's just falling away. That's important. American culture is important. It's important. Let me know what you guys think. You guys might disagree with me. But if we don't have a strong culture, whatever comes around is gonna take over. Let me know what you guys think. I'll see you in the next one.